Hey, greetings. Doing a video here, a comparison video. Let me start out by use headphones. Don't try to view this listening through your iPhone speaker. So forget it. Let's just start there. This is a comparison humbucking pickups. Now, both guitars I'm using, I'm very familiar with. I put them together. They both have 500K pots that are matched as far as closest you can to 500K. Paper and oil capacitors. These are short tenon neck Les Paul style guitars. Okay. I built them both. Switches are Switchcraft. Okay. Pots are CTS. Jack is a Switchcraft. They are both guitars are 1950s wiring. Pickups are humbuckers, single conductor braided, just like they were back in the 50s that Gibson used on everything. So with that said, both guitars are also equipped with Grover tuning pegs, bone nuts. However, this particular guitar here, this front pickup in the rhythm position, is a PAF pickup from the 50s. I'm not going to say it's a 58, a 59, or 60. I'm not going to say it's out of a Les Paul, but it is a bona fide 50s PAF. This rear pickup here is also a early 60, what I'll call T-top. Front pickup here is around 7,600 ohms. The rear pickup's about 8,200 ohms on this one. Same with the other guitar. It's about 7,400 on the front pickup, 7,400 ohms, and the rear pickup is about 8,300 ohms. With that said, this is not your typical Eric Clapton lick playing Les Paul video. Okay, the room mic you're hearing now will be shut off. There's a Sennheiser 906 in front of this. You will not be listening to an echoey, crappy recording of somebody playing a Les Paul, a humbucking equipped Les Paul with all the room shit bouncing around. Okay, you're not going to hear that. You're going to hear it's going to be very direct. That Sennheiser's in front of a 50s style, which I built. I build my own amplifiers and guitars. 5E3 Tweed Deluxe with modifications that go along the lines of the Dumble circuitry. Similar to what Kenny Wayne Shepherd uses. A modified 5E3 Tweed with Dumble circuitry. So with that said, I'm going to play some licks here. I'm going to try to remember how I played them on each guitar, so I'll do the same ones. I'm not going to change any settings on the amp. The microphone is going to stay in the same position. I'm going to try to show the articulation difference between playing hard, playing soft on both guitars, and what have you. The other guitar has what they call Parson Street El Nicos, which came from Stewart Macdonald. El Nico 2 magnets in that guitar. With that said, I'm going to start playing. I am going to mute this microphone. I'm going to start with a volume on 5. I'll let you know when I'm going to 10. When I go to 10, I'll let you know when I'm going to change the tone to. So with that said, put your headphones on and give it a listen. That was in the key of C. I'm going to take my volume now and turn it up to 10. When I'm at that point, I usually take my tone and it goes back to 6. Okay? So I'll play a little bit of this now. Let me mute this. So as you notice, there's quite a bit more gain structure. I'm going to leave the tone where it's at, and I'm going to back it off to 5. I'm sorry, 6. So we got volume on 6, tone on 6. We'll give that a listen, then I'm going to switch guitars. So there you have that guitar, right? So I'm going to switch guitars here, and I'm going to plug in to the other guitar, not change any settings, okay? Keep the settings the same. I'm going to start with, as I said, 5 on the if I can get it plugged in here. 5 on the volume, or 6 on the volume. Tone up all the way, and then we will adjust accordingly. However, I'm going to have to borrow a knob off this guitar. This does have pointers on it, so I can position this where I need to. Okay, the tone. Tone is up all the way. The volume's at 6. This is the equipped Parson Street pickups, and we'll give that a whirl. Oh wait, let me start again. Let me put the mute on. So I'm still on, what am I on? 6. I'm going to take it up to 10. I'm going to leave the tone the same. Here we go. Let me mute this vocal mic. All right, now I'm going to take the tone down to 6, because I forgot to do that, right? With full volume. Oh. So there you have it. You can give that a listen. It seems to me like the Parson Street doesn't have as much gain structure as the PAF. However, it is more articulate at the lower end and doesn't have any issues with pushing the low notes, EAD, into I'll call buzziness or over. I don't see. Yeah, it's the breakup of it, right? But that some of that's inherent in the amp because it is a amp that I use on a daily basis and gig with. So, with that said, give it a listen and adios.